So, hey guys, what's up? It is your girl Rain, and welcome to the Fitness Couch. For those that are new, never know what the Fitness Couch is, don't even know who I am. My name is Rain Hudson. I am the creator, founder of the Fitness Couch. The Fitness Couch is something that I came up with way before the pandemic, but the pandemic made me really put this into motion. It's a platform for instructors, and next month, for members to talk about their journey through fitness. I know a lot of you are like, oh, instructors, they don't, they don't go through anything. They're phenomenal. I look at them on YouTube. I look at them on Instagram and Facebook, and their bodies are just crazy. They were born like that. Hunty, well, honey, here's a tea. Here's a Ciroc tea. That's not how it rolls. So I am bringing on, I think it has to be like 10 people so far that are amazing. And they told their stories, how they gained weight, how they lost weight, how they went up and down. I have another instructor that was incarcerated, came home, and now he's another fitness instructor. So I had to do this. I had to let you guys know the story. I had to give you that platform, and this is the Fitness Couch. Don't it look cute? Ow! Thank you to Adidas for my little sweatshirt. I love it. Thank you. Okay, so today, Hunty, I am bringing on somebody that I always say my boss, because he is my boss, but he's so phenomenal. Like I'm gonna tell you why he's phenomenal. Let me tell you, let me give you the tea, honey. He's one of those people that will tell you how it is, drop it down, honey, and he will not hold any punches. And I like that about him. If he doesn't deal with you, if he doesn't like you, you'll know it. If he likes you and he's going and he wants to see you win, yes, he's that person. I interviewed his husband. I think he was like the third person. So there's nothing more to say. Come on, Jess, come on.
Whoa, Rain, shut up. What an intro. Hey, beautiful.
How are you?
Oh my God, I'm good.
Okay, so let's get some of these promos out of here.
That
was a good introduction.
That was a really good introduction.
You think I can get a raise now? How are you?
I'm really good. Yeah, let me think. I'm really good.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But yeah. You gotta stay positive.
Well, you look good.
Well, thanks.
Damn, you fine. Okay, so just let's tell the people. Okay. Let's go for your first, last name, where were you born?
Okay, my real name is Jason Michael Gronholm.
I never knew that.
I know,
Jason.
Surprise. It's a story.
Oh.
It's a big story. And I was born in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know that.
I know, same. Right, in 1969, we're the same age.
Yes.
51.
Well, no, you're much, much older than me.
I know. Well, let's have some fun. And yeah, those are my stats.
Okay. Now we're gonna really go back. You first started off, and you guys can tell, as a model. Oh, I wish I had like the production. Yes. I'm gonna show you some pictures of you. You were, well, still are, phenomenal model. Tell me, how did you get into the modeling world?
I was discovered twice.
Okay.
In my life.
Okay.
One time when I was 20 years old.
Okay.
I had been in Washington, D.C. I was going to go into politics, if you can believe it. I'm saying, I was all in politics. I'd been there in college. Okay. I'd been there to political science, gig.
Okay.
And the day after I got back, I was with a friend and we went out to lunch. Okay. This woman came up to me. She's like, "Hey, how tall are you?" And I was like, it's about 6 foot. And she's like, "Well, how much do you weigh?" And I told her. Right. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "Well, come see me. Here's my card."
Wow.
And the girl I was with, a friend of mine, she was like losing her mind because she wanted to be a model, but she's like 4 foot nothing. And so she had no chance. So she had no chance. Right. But so anyway, I was like, and she said, hey, she, weeks later, she encouraged me to go see her. Okay. And I did go see her, and she Anyway, this woman, Dolores, tell her.
Okay.
From Pro Models, I remember it.
Wow.
I think it was yesterday.
Wow.
And she hooked me up. And
Okay.
she got me doing little jobs in Portland, Oregon. And it was amazing because, you know, I was in college at the time and I could do an hour's worth of work for $65. And this was in 1990.
That's a lot of money then.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm saying that was a lot for working 1 hour. And anyway, fast forward, I graduate. I'm now 21. I head down to Los Angeles. Okay. And stay with a friend of mine. I'm walking down the street on Sunset. Wow. And I get a job. I see this job posting at the Hyatt Hotel for a pool boy. I'm saying, let's go way back, right? And so I like, you know, so I'm like, hey, I want to be a pool boy. So I get this job as a pool boy. Someone else approaches me at the pool and gives me their card, says, hey, come, da, da. Anyway, long story long, I was discovered again. Wow. He sent pictures of me to an agent, and this agent sent me off to Tokyo. Whoa. And so that's how it started. And then my name, Jason, I'm originally Jason. Right. They changed to Jess because at the time, they're very superstitious. At the time, they...
Don't say Jason and Friday the 13th.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I didn't know until I showed up in Tokyo that they had changed my name to Jess. So now I've been Jess.
I love it.
Since I was
okay, so you were, you know, you had that history of being a model. Yes. Tell us a little bit, let's go a little bit into, you had to keep your body in shape, nutrition. Now you were already in shape before this, but how did you maintain that?
I'll be honest, I went a little bit too far to be a little bit too thin, and it was not a good thing. I'll be totally honest, right? Didn't go the way of like, you know, gaining weight and that kind of thing, but I passed out twice because I didn't eat. Wow! I felt boom, literally like boom. I fell down. Because I was trying to be thin enough. Maintain that. And you know, I mean, like, it was too much. It was too much. So yeah, you know, people, of course, you want to stay in shape and be smart with your body, working out and eating right. And I never say, but I took it too far. You took it too far because it was too much.
So so your parents, your family members, how did your friends, they love this whole modeling thing for you? Like, did your mom support you, your dad?
They supported me. Okay. But I think that they, they also thought that, hey, we just paid for you to go to college. So,
Good job now.
So what are you doing? You know, what are you doing, you know, with this whole other thing? And, but eventually, look, as I, you know, started to work and make money and whatever, you know, they got kind of on board. But it was, look, I'm from like a small town in Oregon, and I think that they were like, what are you doing?
Okay. So, now, how the hell did this supermodel decide, I want to go into the fitness world?
Wow.
Ooh, honey, let me get my cigar for that.
I'm saying, wait, okay, this is...
Okay.
So, I never thought that I would be in the fitness world. That was not like a dream of mine, but I took a class, a yoga class, at Crunch in Soho.
We were just talking about that.
The
one on Houston Street?
Yes. Oh. In 1999. And it was the hardest thing I'd ever done. I thought I was in good shape, and I kicked my ass. And I didn't really understand why. I'd never done yoga, you know. And I was like,
well, before you say that, you said you thought you were in shape because you were small. Because a lot of people think because I'm small, I'm in shape.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. No. And that was, I mean, that's an excellent point, actually, is that I thought that because I was like thin, small, that I was in shape. And it turns out I wasn't. which was a real, which was a big shocker. Like, I remember huffing and puffing and not understanding why the hell this was so hard for me.
Right.
And it really hooked me. Right? It hooked me in, and from there I just started taking more and more classes. And then, look, it was a very physical thing to start with. And
who the classes did you take?
I took John Casada.
Yes. Okay.
Carrie Schneider.
I don't know Carrie. Did you say Dana?
Yes.
Oh, honey. Shout out to Dana if you watch it.
For real. Yes.
Dana,
way back in the day. I mean, I had amazing teachers.
Yeah, Dana is phenomenal.
And it started out very physical, and then it also became like this kind of spiritual, emotional thing. And it made me feel good. Yoga made me feel good. It made me feel good inside my mind, inside my body.
Right.
I felt like it had, it was really where I was meant to be.
Right. Were you still modeling at that time?
I was off and on, but I was trying to move out of that because I was almost 30, and I'd never had a job, a real job. Yeah. So I was trying to do something else. Okay. And it made me feel good, and I saw the way it made everybody else feel. It felt like a real community, and more than just teaching fitness, I wanted to recreate that feeling for other people. Okay.
You know what? I didn't tell you guys. Jess is one of. I've taken yoga classes in LA. Jess is one of my favorite. Jess is so. You know how yoga can be like super serious and dig, and Jess is like. Well, if you can't dig today, dig tomorrow. And you make, because you don't pressure your members. You make me feel like, okay, Rain, you didn't get it today, you'll get it tomorrow. You make it so like, how do you do that? Yoga is just, how do you
I think it's
not become that grouchy?
Well, it's like a little dose of tough love when you need it, the truth.
We're going to talk about
a little truth telling.
Right.
When you need it, and then also a little TLC, that kind of combo of knowing when, to kind of push somebody, right, and when to kind of pull back, at the same time, and that that's been a balancing act. I think
and he's funny,
and keep it light. I mean, that's the thing. Look, I've always tried to keep it very light. Because it can be very, very serious. And I think, the appeal has been to kind of keep it light and keep people engaged, but not keep it too serious, but then keep it serious enough. It's that fine line that you walk.
So what happened? So you decide, did you audition for Crunch? Was Crunch your first spot?
Crunch, yeah, I did.
Crunch.
It's also Crunch, right? I got certified, and
Which is hard.
Which is hard, right?
It's not like the regular.
No.
You guys have to do so many hours.
It's 200 hours, which is a lot of hours.
Yes.
And and then of course beyond that you study as well. But I gave up a job. I was in advertising. Actually, I was modeling. Then I went into advertising. I gave up a very lucrative job. Yeah. Way back when. And I'm gave up money because I felt like this was, kind of my calling. And I got trained, and then right away I'm boom, I need to teach. So Susie Titleman, I don't know if you remember her. She was running the yoga program way back when, and I went, hey, I'm trained, I want to teach. Okay. And at that time, look, it's a little looser. Now it's a little tougher. Now that was 20 years ago, right? They're like, oh yeah, sure, have a job.
Have a job. You don't go audition, come on. Exactly. So, and your first class was it at Houston?
It was at Houston, and I was.
That's so weird. Oh fuck! You were like a nervous wreck.
Oh my god,
baby!
It was awful, but
so was mine.
Yeah, but you gotta just right.
You
just music. Have to jump in. Is what I learned.
What did you use? A tape, CD, or?
Oh my god.
We get ready to tell
I'm sure it was a CD. But I remember running over and click and play, and then I go back, and then the second stop would start. I'm like, no, run back over to the music and click stop, and then I go back over and teach. I remember that was a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah. I think I used a tape. And Lucille Roberts.
Well, that's okay.
Okay. We're gonna go to the next question with that one. Okay, so now you're teaching and everything is, it's groovy. Give me one time that you taught yoga and something happened in class. Whether member, the music, the studio, you were running late, something.
There's a lot of times. I remember one time specifically, I was actually in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I was teaching at the Sports Club LA.
I taught there.
Super high maintenance members.
Yeah.
Pat
Toley, Darryl.
Yes! Shut up! Wait, shut up!
Yes, Pat Toley. I taught at the Sports Club.
Oh my God. Wait, I didn't even know that.
Pat, let me tell you something. Okay. Pat, we love you. I love Pat.
Oh my God.
The Sports Club LA is the she. Shut up. It is, honey. You get your car parked and everything. Yes, I taught there too, honey.
Okay, that was amazing.
Yes.
So so she hired me, right? So I'm teaching yoga there at Sports Club LA. Very high maintenance, like I said. A lot of the ladies who lunch, right? You know what I mean? They don't got,
housewives,
housewives,
right?
Really, housewives of to come later.
Yeah.
And there, I was teaching a class, and this woman, strolled in, like they stroll. Strolled into class about 20 minutes late. And started setting things up, and I said, you're late. Right. You hate to say no, right? But I'm like, you're late. Right. It's too late.
Right.
You can't set up right now. Everybody's, she's like, no, yes, I can. And I was like, oh, fuck. Here we go. Again, right? I'm like, no, you can't.
Right.
And it's like a safety thing, right? With yoga, with anything, right? 20 minutes into an hour-long thing,
it's a lot.
You're already like somewhere.
Right.
Anyway, and she's like, yes, I can. I was like, you can't. And so she left her shit. She left her stuff on the floor. And at Sports Club LA, it's like a fishbowl, right?
Yeah.
There's not mirrors, there's glass, there's windows all the way around. So that bitch went outside the doors.
Ooh.
And she stood outside the doors and did the yoga class with us from outside the room, trying to make her point that she was going to take this class. And the whole time, and she was giving me the stink eye, right? The whole time, and I was like, is this really happening?
Right.
Is this really happening? And that was one of, that was a huge, that was the first time where it was a huge eye-opener of where, I had, like yoga, it's like love, it's like give, love, peace, happiness, everything. And that was the first time I was like, no, you also have to shut
it down. Yeah.
And that was the first time I did like shut something down. And then to see the entitlement of someone that's like, no, you can't shut me down. Right. I'm going to stand outside the room and make a fool of myself.
Wow.
And do this class from, like, here's the door. She's right here doing the class with us.
Wow. At that moment, did you say, look, I can't do this?
Yes.
Like you were ready to throw in the towel?
I was ready to throw in the towel because I was like, no, this is not what I signed up for.
Right.
This is not what makes me happy. This is, I felt that I was meant to help people, to encourage people, to nurture people with their goals, with their life, whatever it was. And then there were, there was someone who's like, just like put my face in my hand, their hand in my face, and it really, I wanted to not, honestly, I wanted to stop.
Wow. See, I told you, we have our moments. Like, we are superheroes though. We are. But even Batman is tired of y'all. Sometimes y'all, child.
No, I was like, I wanted, and I also was a little, I was newish. And it really, it was like, I don't know how to, look, you equate it to you're working in an office. Right?
Right.
Okay, you got some job in an office, right? You're like, I'm doing my job in my office. And then someone strolls in that really, like, the equivalent of messing up
your office.
Your office.
Your office space.
Right? It's like office in your office space is like, It's messed up.
Yeah.
You know, it felt like it's like that kind of thing. And I was like, I don't want to work in this office anymore.
Sometimes, it's definitely the good and bad. Okay, so then let's skip forward. Now you're this yoga instructor, and then you become a manager.
Shut up. Yeah.
At Crunch.
I did.
How the hell? Okay, well, let me wait before he goes on. Let me tell you what type of manager Jess is. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Jess is the type of manager that you have to have your stuff together. I called Jess one day. I said, Jess, I can't find coverage. He said, well, I guess you're going to have to do what you have to do. You're going to have to come in because you have to have coverage. And at that moment, I was like, looked at the phone, and then I was like, but that's my job. Where you really said, well, Reem, this is what you signed up for. If you can't find coverage, you got to come in. And just I respect that you are just straightforward. Because I remember one time, Jess said to me, "Ooh, Reem, getting a little big there."
Shit.
And I was like this. I know, see what happened. And Jess was like, well, kind of like, I don't care. You got to get that off. And he did it because you felt comfortable. We're friends, so you felt comfortable. But I like that about you. I like that you are A and B. Now, you'll add some humor, but I like that. How do you...
Well,
You're a tough cookie. I love it.
Yeah, look, it's a little bit... It's honesty, right? It's like honesty. And some people don't... It's tough love. Yeah. And some people don't want to be honest, you know? And I felt that you were able to accept honesty, right? And it's not... Thing is, it's so detached. It's not a judgment. It's like, hey,
I know you.
I know you.
Right.
I know this is what is going on with you.
Right.
Right.
Let's get it together.
And let's just knock this shit out.
Yep.
Because this is a big distraction for you. Because you can be somebody else.
Yeah.
Right. You can be so much more than So let's just let's just not.
Yeah.
You know.
How did you make that transition from instructor to manager? Because
it was hard.
Okay.
I have to be honest. It was really hard because it's.
Look at that smile. He's so gorgeous.
You know, look, instructor in the rain is one of the best examples. Can I tell you the honest to God truth?
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay. So I've been looking for a corporate wellness gig. Okay, where corporate wellness, I'm helping people in their companies be fit. And I had this interview, and they said, "What is one of the toughest moments you had as a manager with someone you were managing?" and I didn't, it didn't even take a moment. I was like, oh, you know what? Right. There was this one. Actually, there was these two. No, there were these three times. And, this lady right here, I mean, God love you, right? But sometimes people have this amazing talent, right? This drive, this talent, this But then, sometimes with the business stuff, the whatever stuff, it kind of lags a little bit behind, right? Yeah. And, so we had a little bit of stuff, rearranging the bicycle for green, not once, but twice.
I don't listen.
It's sometimes it's tough. Yeah. To be a manager because you are managing people that you respect and that you love, right? And that are amazing, right? So it's
and we're the hardest ones.
The hardest ones, and it was hard because I had to do something with Rain because it was my job as a manager.
It's like, listen, you in trouble.
I had to do something, but at the same time, I knew that everything that you were doing, was coming from a place of love, a place of how can I make the experience better for members? How can I make the experience better for me? Right. And the better it is for members, the better it is for me, the better it is for everybody. So how did I, make that transition? It was a difficult it's a difficult thing to manage people that you respect, that you love.
Yeah.
You know, that you do the same job as, but all of a sudden you're managing them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough. Okay, so that's not, to me, all of that is just nothing compared to your number one job. You are married.
Shit.
You have two, not one, but twins. One set of twins, two girls, girls too. I said girls. And you're a yoga instructor. You're still a manager. Even though we're on furlough, you're still a manager. And you have your own business.
Yeah.
What the blouse and skirts, how do you do that? That's a lot, Jess. To be married, two kids.
It is a lot, and I have to be honest. A lot of times since COVID, we're living in COVID times. There are a lot of times where where I just want to give up. To be honest, I don't want to do anything. You know, and I remember back in March, it's January. Back in March of 2020, I remember when I found out that I was non-essential. And I was like, fuck, I'm 50 and I'm non-essential, right? I'm not important. That's how it made me feel. I was like, I'm you know, non-essential. I'm like, all this, we just talking all this manager stuff. No, it's nothing. Because I was like, you know, and you know, that was a tough thing.
That bothers me too, because even though we're considered non-essential, we change people's lives and their bodies and their minds. How are we not that important? People come to the gym to escape.
Who knew that could happen? So so anyway, to kind of come from that, and then my husband is very essential. You know, so we got in our household, we got one very, very essential person, one very non-essential person, right? And so we're like, I'm non-essential, I'm very essential. You know, trying to kind of match that up. But with the marriage, and then with the two daughters, the kids that are no longer in school, and then I had to, you know, look.
So you got to be a teacher.
I had to be a teacher and scramble, you know, to pivot. And that's the pivot. Is the word of 2020. I had to pivot and figure out, okay, how am I gonna do something different? And that's where, you know,
I saw one of your videos, and I think it was Hope. She was in the video. Like, her daughters would run in, look, come back out. He's like, I can't even do it. I can't even do a damn video.
I can't even do a video. Yeah, it's the new normal, you know. And at first, you know, I fought it a lot. You know, I fought it, and now I have really been in a place of trying to.
You have a company.
I have a company.
Yes.
Hit and Run Yoga.
Okay.
And it's actually been.
It's dope.
It's dope.
It's inside and outside.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's really good.
But it has been, you know, one thing that's honestly been something, saved is too strong, but that's really kept me kind of moving along, you know, as an instructor, as someone, because look, if you told me, you know, a year ago I'd be teaching Zoom classes every week, I'd be like, are you kidding?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Are you kidding? Like, who's going to do that, right?
Yeah.
But all this time later, it's actually been an amazing way to stay connected with people. You know, that I didn't realize. You know, and I can now be connected with people. I can talk to people. I can help people.
Yeah, and not only in New York, in LA,
in LA, and Florida, and Tokyo. Like I have people from all over, and it's actually been amazing. But to balance it all has been a pain in the ass. I mean, you've set up a whole studio in your house. Right? Yeah. All of a sudden your living room is like, no, this is my studio. I've done the same thing. I've taken over our living space to create a space, you know, to teach yoga, and you know, it was hard because we had to change. Change our lives.
I mean, I literally saw Jess. He was helping me when I did my first video, right? First one was with Crunch, but when I went and I did it by myself, this man sat me down, and I didn't know how to almost damn near send an email out. Business
skills.
Let me tell you something.
Going back to
because, you know, I came from the music industry and I came to Crunch, but you and Justin was like, okay, Rain, you got to do X, Y, and Z. And I saw you sit down on your computer like, okay, we got to do this. Okay, Michaela, oh, okay, wait. Okay, Mark. And I was like, how does he do that? I really think that you're like a damn superhero. Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
You know.
But you know what though? You're a superhero now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It takes you sometimes when you are in a position where you just have to do what you've got to do. Yeah. Right? And you have to make it work. You have to make it happen. I mean, you've made shit happen. Yeah. Right? You made it happen. Yeah. You know, and I happened at that moment when I was helping you with Tora, with us. I had made it happen before, so I had an idea of how to make it kind of happen again. You know, to encourage someone into, you know, honestly, it was a beautiful thing to be able to pass on knowledge that I had that you didn't have at that moment. And you shared it with me. And I shared it with you. And that's what friends do. Yeah, that's what friends do. And now look what you're doing. You know what? You called me out of my bullshit, and then you praised me. It's like you and Mark are just like, I'm about to cry because Mark gave Tabora its name. And then you said to me, sorry, but you said to me, you said, Rain, you need a video now. You can't keep relying on something else. You gotta have your own. And Mark came all the way, I'm sorry. No, and you guys just like really made me really say, this is your baby. And you sat down with me and you were like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And then Mark was like, he was the director and you were doing, and it was just like, you were like my brothers. You know what I mean? And it's like, I love you guys. I do, I love you guys. You were really, I'm sorry, you really helped me out because I have all this talent. You have so much talent. I don't know what, you know. You know, yes. I know another part, but you know, I think this is a really you know, it's a special business that we're in because, you know, for us, we want to just lift people with talent up. Yeah, and you do. And be like, you can be more, you can be better, right? And you know. Well, honey, if he not dealing with you, sorry, I can't help you. Okay. If you nasty, you don't got talent. Sorry. Don't let the door hit you. Right. Sorry. Don't come to Jess talking about I want a class. He'd be like, I'm sorry. You want what? Come to me nicely. Right. And you're just an amazing instructor, friend, father. I see the way you deal with your daughters. And the way you and Mark, do you guys still you go on dates? Well, you can't go on dates. We try. You know, we try to go on dates, but you know, we try to. I know, like you say, it's a balancing act, it's a juggling act, but you know, we try to do it like you try to do it. Everybody is just trying to do the best they can, and I mean, you pivoted your ass off, lady. Yeah, and I gotta feed that big ass boy. You know, see how big it is? No, for real. Like, you can't see this, but you know, you set up a lot of shit. You made stuff happen. Like, we try to make stuff happen, and I'm so proud of you, man. And thank you for telling me about the ring light. Well, the ring light. I mean, the ring light is everything. Yes. Right? Get a ring light instructor. She had like a little lamp, you know, a little tea candle over here, a little something right there. Justin, can't see me. Justin, Lord, let me take a FaceTime. So I FaceTimed him. He said, where's your ring light? So I had a little ring light. He said, Lord, please. Like, you know, the thing you put on your like laptop for you to be here. And she's like, I'm on a bike with my ring light. And I'm like, that's not a ring light. So I want to thank you for that. Shit. Please. All right, here's the best ones. Okay, you ready? Oh, ready? God. Is this like a speed round? Yeah. Ready? Okay, what's your favorite color? Blue. Dark blue, light blue? Light blue. Ooh. Your favorite alcoholic beverage? Red wine. Oh, I could have had some red wine. Yeah. Oh, no, red wine because it's just a Pinot Noir specifically. Okay. See, if you're going to ask, right? If you're going to ask, I mean, yeah. Okay, your favorite junk food, favorite snack? Chips. What kind? I love the guilt-free chips from Trader Joe's. But if I'm not going guilt-free, I want the Doritos.
You like Doritos?
Oh God, are you kidding? Who doesn't?
The red bar?
The one with the cheetah on it. The one with the like a what? You know what I mean?
A yogurt. So
you know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
You go cheat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Your favorite music?
My favorite music is show tunes. I know, right? And that's weird. It's like a surprise that I said that, but Did you ever do a yoga show tune? I did not.
You have to. Now you have to.
Maybe.
You have to.
I'll try. But I mean, like, from shows, I love, like Hamilton. I don't know if you've seen that, but
I wasn't crazy I wasn't crazy about Hamilton.
You know what?
Like The Godfather. Yeah, I wasn't. Eric told me,
okay. But it was, I like the big productions, the big numbers, the big, you know what I love? The big boom. The finale, the big like,
okay.
I love that. Because that makes me like, all of a sudden it taps into my...
So you have to do yoga class like...
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. We gotta get dressed up. Okay, would you rather live in the sea or the sky?
The sky, because then I can fly over the sea.
Shady.
I'm saying.
Night or day?
Night.
You're such an ugly, bro. Lights off or on?
Oh shit, lights on. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Come on.
Talk about for yoga.
Oh shit.
We're gonna let them think.
No, lights on.
Yeah,
Come on. I want to see what I'm getting into.
We're talking about yoga. Okay. What is a sound that you love to hear?
The sound of the ocean.
Yes.
It makes
maybe hitting the rocks.
There's something about that rhythm of the ocean coming, the tide in and out. That feels good.
With a glass of red wine and some Doritos.
Oh God.
And hello,
I'm saying, oh my God. And wait, what are the chips that come in the circular thing?
Pringles.
Oh God. Wait.
See,
straight up regular Pringles.
What sound do you hate to hear?
Nails on a chalkboard.
Okay. It's like, oh, yeah.
Or a baby crying who's not my baby.
You
know, if you have kids, right? You can like listen to your baby cry, but someone else's baby.
Like, shut that child up.
Exactly.
What other profession would you like to have done, or maybe you think about doing it?
I would love to be in politics again.
Okay, so and which one would you not want to do? What job you just would not? You're like,
an accountant. Okay. I love to create. I would hate to be just sitting somewhere crunching numbers. Yeah. That's not my...
And just shout out to all your accounts. I don't know how you do it.
For real, right?
I don't know how to do it.
People say like, oh, I love to be... I'm like...
Yeah, not me.
But just not... Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like to work with people. I like a team. And I like to create.
What is your favorite superhero?
I know this is a speed round, right?
Yes. What's your favorite superhero? Now, the superhero could be like a Super Marvel, DC, or it could be a person. Besides myself.
I mean, if you put it like that, Barack Obama.
Oh yeah, he's dope.
Like someone like that's real, in the real world, that truly believes in the good of everyone, that truly is trying to uplift everybody. Yeah. And it's, I think a superhero should be selfless. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And last one. What is your favorite curse word? Oh, shit. That's my sister's too. My sister Lydia, that comes out like that. Yeah. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's the one that comes out of my mouth the most amount of times, so it must be shit. Jess, it was an honor. I love you. I love you. I thank you so much. Please, thank you. You are phenomenal. And I just love you. Amazing. You gonna come back again? I will for sure come back. I want to have the whole staff of Crunch. Careful what you wish for. Okay, all right. Thank you, Mark. See you later. I said Mark. You hear me? I said Mark. Do you hear that? Oh my God! Look at that. What are we just
Switch on. Listen, give them the website for Hit and Run.
Right now?
Yes, give it to them right now.
hitandrunyoga.com. HIIT, so hit and run yoga.com.
Phenomenal. Jess, thank you. Exit out. I have to finish with these people.
It's like that?
You gotta go.
Oh, that's awkward.
Love you.
Bye. Bye, everybody. I'll see you.
Okay, guys, I told you, he is straightforward. I love him. I interviewed Mark. I might as well interview the girls now so they can tell us the real story about Mark and Jess. But I want to thank you guys again. I have another instructor. I have two more, one instructor and one trainer coming on. And then after that, I'm going to have the members. They're going to come on and they're going to tell you their point of view from, their side and how things go and how taking a Jess class, taking a Mark class, taking a Michelle's class or Jamie's class saved their lives. So tune in. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, my earrings. I hear y'all talking about my earrings. Don't these cute? My girl Kim, she has her jewelry stuff. I'm going to tap her into this so you guys can get jewelry from her. And my shirt was from Adidas. Thank you, Adidas. I love you guys. Thank you. Have a phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal year. Make it happen, okay? You got it. Make it happen. Make that shit happen, all right? Love you. Bye.